Junta. What happened to your legs, dude?
We're taunting him. He is very should be. In the pits.
Wow, rude.
Fracture Hills. This level I like, and I think I like it, but I don't like it. It's like, I have really mixed feelings over this now.
Runs hot and cold.
Yeah, the actual level theme and the aesthetic and the main path of the level is good, but the mini games are annoying.
Okay. Well, that's mini games for you.
Earth Shapers are cool.
Those loud kids. Wow. That's not a proportional response.
There's a generational divide in this world. Honestly, it seems like these people are just, they were living together peacefully and just they started making too much noise, so they just like, oh, I have a piece of this.
That's how feuds begin. Like the infamous War of Jenkins' Ear, which is nominally about a guy who got in a bar fight.
Jenkins.
Yeah. Whoa, the moon is all tatted up.
Yeah, the moon. Like I think it's the same moon as in Spyro 1. You can see in the nighttime levels. It's yeah, it has like
nice
this weird crater tattoo.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon.
Oh.
You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
So the voice here has changed. Like in the original, all these fawns here, they had a like a Valley Girl in California really kind of thing, but now they changed it to Scottish, like a Scottish teenager girl voice.
I guess Valley Girl isn't really like a known cultural touchstone anymore. So.
Yeah, so I guess they decided to change that. I don't think I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Scottish fits the bagpipes, of course.
Yeah, it was kind of fun to have the juxtaposition of like that's not the voice you expect, but yeah, kids today, if you give them a Valley Girl accent, they wouldn't really know what's happening.
Yeah, maybe not. And maybe that's also true. Yeah.
Favorite the best. Immediately, honk horn.
Yeah, the goal of the level is to get inside this temple here, but it's encased in stone. So what we do is we have to find 6 of these boys.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
Alright.
Unfortunately, we can't skip our way in through the level immediately. That would be quite nice.
Oh,
we could do it in the original, but not now. Well, I'll show a clip of that a little later.
Now we gotta play the stupid level, I guess.
Yeah, but hey, considering we have the Aquaria Towers and the weird thing in Autumn Plains too, with all the weird qualities, maybe it's just fine to play a level a little bit normal.
Yeah, just for once. Alright, so he's fire immune, but he's not bonking immune.
Yeah, these Earth Shapers, they're one of the few enemies that are just completely invulnerable, except for the fact that if you charge them, you can still push them a little.
Oh. He's doing a big jig.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, he got glued to you for a second. Inappropriate fake touching.
But here's the thing, they're near lava.
Like we've seen before, we can swim.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god, he's so sad.
They are, aren't they?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so sad, right? So I love it though.
Their desperation. Well. Oh no! Oh no!
They really made it in glorified HD.
It's even worse.
They look so mean, but then once they realize it's over, they become so sad.
I never want to look a Rockman in the face as he understands his mortality.
No, watch him, Pods. Watch them all.
Oh,
Watch
Rockman,
them in.
I'm sorry.
Stare them in the eyes, every single one of them.
Wow. I mean, turning people into stone is bad, but this feels like a bit much.
It's my favorite part of the level, and they really did it justice, I think.
In the end, they realized that they're what the hell?
Yeah, that's creepy, right?
What the hell? Bush mimic? That's what you get. Also, as a man who plays and runs D&D, I think Bush Mimic has a moment coming up. What if the whole forest is mimics?
Yeah, it's this level has quite a lot going on with the enemies. They're scary. They really rush you.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, honestly, it seems like the bees have been nerfed though. They kind of chased you in the original, but here they don't really do much.
They just wait for you to walk into them, which is, you know, true to bees, I guess.
Yeah, they just want to protect their honey. Bees are not that bad, everybody.
Time to honk.
Honk number 2. But they really like do it little by little so that you still can't jump on there. they do it smartly.
He's not playing anymore, Big. That's right.
Oh. You think they can intimidate me with that dance?
I just realized that your dragonfly friend ate a pig.
Well, it's a pig butterfly.
A pig soul, I guess?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know, don't ask me. They never explain why the critters turn into butterflies. They just say, "Oh, Sparks needs to eat butterflies to stay healthy."
I think at one point in their little video, I went over my theory that Sparks is a psychopomp and he guides spirits to the afterlife. And butterflies are the souls.
And actually, the entire series is guiding Spyro through like the 7 pits of hell to get into the afterlife. Okay.
These are actually like portions of Elysium, and you're trying to put them back into order.
It's all part of the Hades universe. Yeah.
Look, when Supergiant makes the next Spyro game, I'm gonna be on the phone.
That'd unironically be pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Supergiant could make like the next, I don't know, a football manager, and I would probably play it.
Their games don't really have jumping in them, so that's maybe but maybe a little different, but still.
That's true. They can do a lot of wonderful things, but can they jump? I don't know.
Yeah, in the original we could double jump up there and thing, but then, well, we can't swim in lava. That's what we learned back then.
It makes him do an M pose instead.
Yeah. But it's too high up for us now. We don't have a double jumpy.
Damn you, Bondo.
And here too, like here's the thing. Like they locked it up in the remake real tight, but in the in the original they just like, oh, nobody's gonna jump up here.
That's ridiculous. Use the paper mache polygons.
Yeah. And then you could get through the first layer. And then get to the temple, but the inside of the temple wouldn't be loaded.
So you can get here, but congratulations, you won madness.
Oh, the gems are still there though.
Oh.
That was, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't replicate it, so too bad.
Stupid game not being broken anymore as much.
So, a lot of Spyro 2 levels, they really tightened them up quite a lot.
Yeah. That's probably for the best. They were pretty breakable. That's part of the charm, I know, but
at least it's not all of them. That's my. I make peace with that.
For the hungry and deranged, if you still want to spend 75 to 90 minutes playing Spyro, you too can enter the realm of madness.
But what if I played 7,500 to 900 hours and I get a second super boost of jumping?
And that's where the double jump is unlocked.
Oh my god. Hey, but you gotta realize that people like actually tried like to wait longer, like ungodly hours, in order to figure out if there's another boost. Oh my god.
Just leave Spyro running on a computer in the closet. For several weeks.
Do you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night?
Yeah. Well.
Can you please help? Maybe if you hit that door really hard.
Thanks for the advice.
Have you tried hitting it hard?
But I think like the holes in this door are pretty large. Spyro can fit through here pretty easily, and probably that fawn too.
I mean, the fawn looks like she could just jump through it without even slowing down.
Gosh.
Fawns have a bad problem with learned helplessness. They just, they want other people to solve their problems for them.
Yeah.
They're
So
pretty cute,
what we need is that. It's not active yet, but it's a supercharge.
Soon. Supercharge leading to Giga Ram.
Another thing about this level is that it might be considered Elora's homeworld, maybe? Because she does specifically say she's a fawn, and these fawns in the level, they have fawn in their name.
That's true. Or they could be like a colony of the Fawn Empire.
She looks different. She looks like a forest fawn, and these
Yeah.
look like mountain fawns. So who knows?
She's a Sun Fawn, and they are Moon Fawn.
Oh yeah, I get that reference.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs and
Like I said, I play D&D. That's how it works.
to explore the temple. Music can calm the savage beast, and bagpipe music can break solid rock.
We saw that. You're true. That's right.
There's quite a lot of Earth Shapers. These rock monsters name
They are
in the
mad.
level.
Oh, they're not mad. They're itchy.
Yeah, they're itchy.
Sorry, buddy. Time to die.
Now they're not itchy anymore.
Good news.
That's what they say, right? You distract yourself from an itch with another pain or something. So
Yeah, by having your entire body vaporized by magma. Or pardon me, lava.
unbreakable chest here, and we have move over, Cool S. We got Cool G over here.
Cool G. Cool S and Arcane G.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Buddy Cop animated series everybody's waiting for.
Cool S and Cool G. Or yeah, Cool S and Arcane G.
Arcane G.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Magic G.
Bye-bye. I skipped some of the torture for you.
Thank you. Like, it's distressing enough where I don't want to watch it all the time. I can watch, like, you know, living beings get disemboweled with a chainsaw and Doom, no problem, but somehow Sad Rockman makes my heart tender.
Yeah, and considering the end of the level here, maybe we would probably feel more bad. But you don't know yet. But this section of the level though, there's no lava, so you can't kill these boys.
All you can do is make them very upset.
Yeah, there's a thing for, well, an achievement for killing all the Earth Shapers, but there's another method to kill them. You might think, oh, it's supercharge, but no, if you just supercharge them, they just move just like a regular charge a little further.
Looked like you missed a vase there.
Yeah, well, I have to go back for it. Fortunately, the supercharged charge track is kind of annoying. You have to do a lot of really jumps, but like they have to be like small jumps or like medium jumps in order to like either not go too low or too high. Like it's kind of annoying. But you would think like, oh, if you only have to do it once, this one time, then it's fine. But you have to do it a lot because there's this orb, so that's fine. But there's that unbreakable chest, and there's also a skill point for doing it 3 times and doing 3 laps in a row.
Oh no!
So then
you
it
spend
gets
a lot of time supercharging very gently.
So then it gets annoying. Then it's not that fun anymore.
Yeah, doing it once to get the orb is pretty alright.
Yeah. So we can
Thank
go
you,
super
editing Jeff.
charge.
These double super secret achievement for doing it 100 times.
Oh god. Well, you can jump even higher if you do this 100 times. Oh god.
Just dodge these 100 lightning bolts, and you too could have double jump.
Yeah. But I skipped
There we
nicely. Well, Spyro also. He's fine though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little on fire.
Yeah, normally you're
Dragon.
supposed to do the lap again and go off there, but you can kind of do a shortcut.
Oh.
That's nice. But now the real problem comes. Now we have the real minigames of Fracture Hills, and this is probably the worst minigame in the game. Let's be honest, because it's well.
Just stand still, he says. this. Turn your boots to
We have
gold.
Hunter, A.
Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
Oh.
Just stand still.
And for some reason, in the originals, Hunter was like a totally different color.
Yeah.
Like it's a different version, or it's Hunter's brother or something. But
It's
I
like
guess they
Grey
corrected
Hunter.
that.
Grunter.
No idea why that was a thing, and they, well,
He's just dirty.
suppose I don't know why. I thought like his bow was there, but he still has a bow in his hand, so I don't know.
That's like in like Skyrim where you put your second best bow on display.
So here's the thing. I only need to say 2 words to make you, only 1 word. Escort, and you can already imagine this is a good time. Because, you know, like, modern games don't really do it anymore. And this guy is freakishly tall, by the way.
He is a monster.
Modern games don't do it anymore, but this is an old game. Escort missions exist, and there's an escort mission in this game, and a very similar one in 3.
Especially with escort mission where you can't kill the enemies.
Yeah.
It's just suffering.
And enemies can get stuck. Like in my practice run, 2 of them got stuck together, and there was no way to beat this minigame. Great!
Just clapping the rocks together forever.
But the worst part here, as I speed it up, he goes slow, but the worst part is he takes a completely nonsensical path. He goes a loop-de-loop here, he can just go straight to Hunter, but he goes loop-de-loop there, and I will go here. And the worst part is coming up here, like he goes there, and you can think, okay. But he turns around, he does a 180. So if you go ahead of him, what you're supposed to do to get the Earth Shapers, he will go backwards and get hit, and you have to start over.
Like he's
It sucks.
actively trying to deceive you, which is...
Yeah, it actually really
jerk
sucks.
move.
But if you really know what you're doing and you know the route, it's easier, but getting to that point is just annoying.
Yeah, like having to solve the problem through trial and error and like rote memorization is not fun.
And to make things worse, we need the 3rd ability, Head Bash, in order to initiate the next minigame, so we can't do it.
Wah.
We have to come back for the last orb. Great, right?
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say,
Oh.
you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me.
Sheila,
Sorry,
we have a
short stuff.
name.
I was
Just
only
like Sheila and
in heaven
Spyro
as I
3.
peace and quiet.
Another name.
Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Oh, I respect your privacy. Thank you.
Now that I've crashed into your room.
But the fun part for me...
Sounded unfriendly earlier. I didn't
Oh,
mean to.
she apologized. She's nice,
She's
actually.
alright.
Don't worry.
Everybody's snippy sometimes.
The fun part for me will be that I have to do the escort mission again to initiate the second minigame when I come back.
That sounds like a real jerk move. I can see why you're divided on your loyalty to this one.
Yeah, this actually the second minigame is also annoying. You kind of have to... You don't have to escort Hunter, but you have to like move him around and like kill all the Earth Shapers when he hits them. And
Your
and
reward for coming back is you get to do another escort mission?
yeah, it's not really an escort mission, but it's a timed. He shoots an arrow and you have to be quickly and head bash the Earth Shaper while it's down, or you fail the
Okay.
mission. But yeah, it's also a little bit buggy, so it can fail. So that's the annoying part.
Good, we've restored suffering to the land.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess it's magic now?
now they're bewitched.
But in the original, I'm gonna show it off here, it's kind of a different ending, a more better ending, actually, I think. Because it's like one of them realizes like, actually, it's not that bad.
This is my jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite
Look, he looks
different.
concerned about it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot more. But maybe
Why am I
they thought
dancing?
like, oh, the Earthshippers have to be evil. I don't know.
They're just slow to adapt to new sounds.
Anyway, unfinished level, I'm sorry everyone, but no choice.
You'll get a wrap up, don't you worry. Bye everybody.
Bye bye.